Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Davis, and it's Harrington in at the 4. And for the Nets, and it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., do you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Pass to DeBusschere. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. 4-3. And Worthy pulls it down. Now here's Doncic. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
How many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from three-point range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the shot goes.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Ellis. Releases. And Worthy pulls it down.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the basket is good.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And it's good for 2.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Malone to the right side. Harrison, pass to Malone. Stolen by Davis. Here's Drexler. And rejected. Lever passes to Harrison. Here's DeBusschere. Off target from outside.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through is something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Pass to Malone. Back to Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Doncic left side. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Malone. Nets trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Malone. Checked by Davis to get back on track. Malone can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Lever. It's stolen away. away. And it's the Hornets on the break.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And Brooklyn's shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Here's Malone. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Arizon. Pass to Malone. 4 on the clock. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside Davis. Here's Drexler. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Ellis outside. Pass to Lever. Here's to Busher. Here's Malone. Check by Davis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now Doncic from deep three-point land. The rebound by Malone. Ellis outside. To Busher. And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Ellis. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Ellis outside. Pass to Lever. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Outside Brunson. Davis a screen. And he lobs it up. Stripped it away. With the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now just a one-point Hornet lead.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Davis drives in. Blocked! Here's Lever. 14 points his last outing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's DeBusschere in his last outing with 12 points. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We're into November. Let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Brooklyn, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course Charlotte, a couple spots down.
I think for the Nets, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead. And Doncic has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Yao. Outside Brunson. To stop the run. Here's Worthy. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
Very few people draw the kind of attention of Luka, and that opens up the three-pointer. Very nicely done.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. The 3 from Curry. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Worthy. Back to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Here's Lucas. Here's Malone. 15 in his last outing. That shot off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Doncic. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 7 points.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Allie. Nice shot by Lever. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by the Nets. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Lever. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Brunson finds Doncic. There's the triple. Oh, nice D from Curry.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's to Busher. It's deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Charlotte again missing. Brooklyn trailing. Curry looking it over. Here's Lever. Give him 8 points now. 4 seconds left. Malone can't get it to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
We've got Davis, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Van Arsdale passes to Brunson. Davis with a screen on Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Good on both. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so Davis will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Pass to Ellis. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Lucas. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The Hornets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Brunson passes to Davis. And that one's on target from the wing. Davis has got 6 points. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Artest. And here's Sabonis. Wide open look. Davis with a rebound.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Brunson passes to Shrimp. Oh, got a piece of it. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. A nice shot by Artest. Artest has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
There's a screen. Pass to Van Arsdale. First shot won't go.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Artest. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Hornets, third.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And here's Charlotte now. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Inside, here's Ellis. Yeah, with a rebound. The Hornets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Now here's Davis. Yet to see a basket. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Arsdale. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Arsdale's got his first points in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now Davis. And there's a 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hornets with a lead. Brunson taking his time here. Yao passes to Davis. Here's Yao. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3. Davis misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Lever. Give him 8. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Tries the spin move. Outside Brunson. The rebound by the Nets.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Team seconds. Substitutions. on the court.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Doncic. Outside for Davis. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Worthy. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Harrison's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing. They set the pick. Here's Lever. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Count that bucket. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Drexler. He's got 6. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Harrison. To the middle. Here's Lucas. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Back to Doncic. Outside for Davis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Brunson, who's checked in for Charlotte. The Nets with a lead. Here's Harrison. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Drexler. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Artest. Connects from downtown. Artest has got 10 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Brunson finds Doncic. Here's Yao. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drexler. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Drexler's got 9 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Malone. He has 6.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
That evens the score. He has 7.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Lever passes to Sabonis. To the inside. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Drexler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
And grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Lever. 10 points for him. Sabonis, right side. Yep, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Worthy. He's got 7. Drexler passes to Yao. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Sabonis, high post. Count it.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Nets trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by the Nets. Van Arsdale passes to Doncic. Here's Worthy from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Sabonis. 14 points his last outing. Here's Lever. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Yao. And he can't get that one. Sabonis with some nice D. Arizin pass to Sabonis. There's 14 seconds left in the half. He shoots it. Malone can't get it to go. He shoots. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Charlotte on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. It's all good. Give it up for our contestants.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside, earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Doncic has got the ball here for Charlotte. The lead is 2. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. And that's shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Davis. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Now here's Ellis. Check by Davis. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
At the line, 1 time.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And the Nets looking to improve, in particular, offensively, Doris.
I mean, there's no doubt. There is not a category within which they didn't struggle on the offensive end. Missed shots, turnovers, you name it. On the other side, they do force quite a few turnovers themselves. Their games can have a very chaotic feel.
Here's Drexler. He's got 12. From deep, here's Doncic. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
To the paint. Here's DeBusschere, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires health. You hope that's on the horizon.
And that one misses. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And he sinks the second. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. It's picked off. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Lieber. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Drexler. Back to Doncic. That's tipped. Fast break, Brooklyn. Nice shot by Lieber. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Pass to Drexler. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed with the fadeaway. That's short off the rim.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Malone, guarded by Doncic. Ellis outside, launches it, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Drexler passes to Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You know what time it is. It's time for tea. begin.
Let's take a glance at which two guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lever passes to Ellis. Here's Malone. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Lever. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ellis. Tight defense on him. It's not going to go for him. Hornets trail by 4. Now here's Doncic. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. DeBusschere passes to Lever. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Malone. Give him 8. Here's Lever. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Doncic passes to Worthy. Pass to Drexler from downtown. The rebound by Malone. And the Nets with possession here. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. They get it back. DeBusschere. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Harrington. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. DeBusschere's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Fires, high post. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Drexler. He's got 12. Down low. Doncic outside. The 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Hornets trail by 8. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Worthy. 10 points for him. High post Davis. Fires it from 18. Charlotte again missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to DeBusschere. There's a screen. Here's Harrison. There's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead. Doncic outside. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Here's Harrington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Brunson outside. Ellis with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Malone. Here's Lucas. DeBusschere passes to Lucas. Pulls it. No good there. Off the double clutch. Hornets trail by 10. Now Brunson. Davis a screen to win the cold spell. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Ellis. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Brunson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 15.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Here's Harrington. Pass to Brunson. It's a one-on-one situation. Ellis on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Hornets trail by 11. Brunson looking to get it going. Can't capitalize inside. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. Ellis passes to Lucas. Harrington with a rebound. Harrington's got 4 rebounds now. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Davis. Driving inside. And Davis slams it home.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Here's the Busher. To the left side wing. Now here's Ellis. Started by Doncic. And Davis with the block. Jacks up a 3. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Ellis outside. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Six to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Harrington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a change here. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, the Nets. 5th, the Hornets.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Pass to Ellis. There's a screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Thursday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Davis. He's got 13. Deflected.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Davis. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a step back. 20 feet out. And it's Brunson missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Yep, that one goes. Sabonis has got 6.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Brunson passes to Yao. And here's Davis. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can run.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Ellis. He's got 15. Davis against Brunson. Shot from the mid-range. Davis misses. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Lever in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Inside. Here's Lucas. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Worthy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brunson. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's our test. Pass to Sabonis. Takes a 3. Counted from distance.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Lever. Pass to Lucas. Out to the right wing. Here's Arizon. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Worthy's got rebound number 11. Now here's Brunson. Looking to get back on track. No good on the shot. Sabonis with some nice D. And there's the drive. Here's our test. And it's off from three-point range.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Drexler passes to Yao. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Drexler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Sabonis outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Left side Brunson. Pass to Drexler. It's hauled in by Lucas.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Lever. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
You have the camera all to yourself. What are you going to do?
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Nets on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To the paint. Here's Worthy. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nets leading by 7. To the inside. Lucas. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Pass to Worthy. Down low. Here's Drexler. That one a little long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's DeBuscher. Sabonis, right side. Chalk up 2 there. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Worthy can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Lever. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Outside Brunson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Here's Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Arizon. From the stripe. And there's another one for the Nets.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Harrington. Here's Brunson. Yao, good. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And Sabonis slams it in.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Drexler. Here's Yao. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Lever. Pass to Arizon. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brunson. Here's Drexler. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
Pass to Arizon. They set the screen. Here's Lever. Brunson defending. Here's Arizon. Puts it up from 17. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 13.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Yao. And here's Brunson from behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Lucas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lever laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Lever's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Arizon, pass to Lucas. Here's Arizon. Inside. And Lucas gets it to go.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Drexler. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
A nice shot by Arizon.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Drexler following the bucket by Brooklyn. 19-footer is good.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Noise for the Hornets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Lever. Ellis right side. Ooh, poked away.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul. And at the line, shooting 2, Moses Malone.
The first free throw is good. That one's no good. Hornets trail by 16. Here's Worthy. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Shot's no good. Nets leading by 16. Here's the Busher. Checked by Davis. The 17-footer, and that's in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's money from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Cleared away by Davis. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Doncic. He knocks down the jumper. Here's Lever. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out. Yes! Using that window. Here's Doncic. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.